Good afternoon. Today is September the 2nd. I have learned that because we've entered into the month of September, we have actually entered into a time that is known as the meteorological fall. It seems like the people who predict the weather have kind of divided the year into sections, and September 1st begins what they consider to be fall. It will be fall very soon here, and in just a few weeks, maybe a month, we're going to be looking out over this and we're going to see how the leaves have changed and how it seems like the land around us is beginning to get ready for the winter time. And it seems like we are involved in as much change as Mother Nature is right now, at least as far as the school system is concerned. That we're supposed to have a football game tomorrow night on September the 3rd, and we're supposed to be playing Franklin, if I'm not mistaken, but because of COVID concerns in Macon County, Franklin's not going to be able to be here until next week, and so we don't have a game scheduled for September 3rd. That's another change that we're dealing with. Changes like that have been going through the athletic program left and right, it seems like. And it's not only changes there that we're dealing with. We're finding that in our bus routes, we're having to make adaptations and shift students from here and there because we are low on bus drivers, and when some of our bus drivers fall ill to one thing or another, we really don't have a whole lot of people to replace those positions with. In fact, this week I've seen at least 2 central office staff leave their office and say, I've got to go drive a bus because they don't have somebody else. We really are in the middle of a great deal of change. You know, with all of that being said, I need to ask for you to do something to help us, please, and that is be patient with us as we make these changes. We're going to do everything that we can to keep you informed, but at the same time, there might be something that has to be changed overnight, and you won't find out about it until almost when that change takes place itself. So please, just be patient with us. We truly are doing absolutely the best that we can do to keep you informed and to do what we need to keep students face to face. That's our primary goal. You may have heard that some of the surrounding districts or some of the districts to the northwest of us have had to move into remote instruction. Folks, that is the last thing that I want to do. It's the last thing that our school board wants to do, and it is absolutely the last thing that our teachers and probably our students want to do as well. And so we take extra steps to make sure that we won't have to do that. One of those steps is making sure that we have masks in place and that we're social distancing. Sometimes social distancing is a challenge in the limited square footage that we have in some of our buildings. And so we may be pushing a little bit on those social distance limits, but the masking is what helps us make sure that we can keep our students in school. So would you please stay vigilant with us on that. Make sure that masks are coming to school. Make sure that your sons and daughters don't come to school with COVID-like symptoms. That way we can stay face to face. This being September the 2nd, that reminds me that this weekend is Labor Day, and Monday is a holiday for all of the students and all of the staff. There are some who are concerned that because Labor Day activities often bring us together in ways that we might not have been experiencing in the past 3 or 4 weeks, that there may be another surge or an additional surge with COVID. Could I please ask you, if you're out in public or with friends, that you practice good social distancing, that maybe you wear a mask? And I don't want to push an opinion on you, but I do believe that if we take precautions when we're away from school, it pays off whenever we come back to school. Also, consider a vaccination perhaps. I know that there are varied opinions about that, but if you are open to that thought, contact your local health care provider or Blue Ridge Health with us, and we'll see if we can't help you get a vaccination. I need to tell you that while we're in school, the General Assembly in Raleigh is also in session for their long session right now. And they passed a law this Monday that's going to force our school system to shift its calendar some. I don't know exactly what that means. My plan is to have that worked out and to our school board at their next meeting. I promise you though that as soon as we get those adjustments made and the school board has an opportunity to look at it and to approve it, we will publish that on our website and on Facebook so that you can have a copy of that. There won't be any changes in the next 2 or 3 weeks that you need to consider. There may be some minor ones after that. You know, I think that really is about all that I need to share with you. I think this week, I don't know when we're going to get back to what some of us would be considering normal, but I know that right now by us working together and continuing to partner, that we can do more than survive this period of time. Just like the last school year, we did more than survive. We conquered some very difficult events, and I am confident that the two of us can make that happen again for this school year. So please, stay in touch with us. Send us your questions and your thoughts. We love to hear from you. Make sure that you're following us on Facebook or on the Maroon Devil Network so that you can stay as up to date with our plans as possible. We will do our best to communicate with you. And hopefully, very soon, we'll get back to a different sense of normal. For now, though, thank you for being our partner. God bless you. I sincerely mean that. And have a great day.